and other people. But yeah, that's a nod to people. I know I pointed that out before, but I was just doing it again because I'm like thinking, do I remember this time? No, I don't. Hey, being a cheeky git here. I'm still thinking about that, you know, the goat nudged his ankle, then he pushes away, embarrassed. I'm just wondering, like, why is he embarrassed? Then my mind keeps jumping to, you know, the stereotypes of people, you know, shagging goats. Yeah. I don't remember her at all, and she's not marked for a quest. Maybe I killed her without even bloody well remembering. Windigore, attack this infidel. What are you? No. Christ. Okay then. This night elf was carrying a signet engraved with the crest of the Wardens. The band made from a silvery, unbreakable metal has been worn down by time, as if absolutely twisted and rubbed against its owner's finger. I prefer when the enemies all just run at me, you know? Okay, I've freed 4 villagers. I have destroyed 2 of those. And ooh. So by cleanse they mean destroy. Oh, you gotta give it to them. They're doing well against bloody undead birds. You know? Yeah, I think this is a villager. It's awfully suspicious. They're trying to kill random people in the service of the Legion. That's not typical villager behavior. Also, how they're tanking, you know, getting hit by a giant sword, I'll never know. Ernest Carl. These undead invaders put up quite a fight, but Marl and I won't let the farm be taken.
Farewell.
Marl? Yeah, well, he's burly. Marl must be around here somewhere. I'm just curious. See if we can get some. Ah, Granny Marl.
Less yapping, more stabbing.
I like that line. You know, they used to call me Mean Marlene. I could shoot the head off a nail at 100 paces.
That's nice,
Yeah. To be honest, I do. I get why it is. It's just the phasing and whatnot. They haven't had their text altered to compensate for the event. But I do like they're just completely oblivious to the demon invasion going on. I'm just focusing solely on the undead, which, to be honest, seem like the lesser threat right now. But ooh, nice. But yeah. Balance she seems to have it well in hand, for at least a moment. A nail, I'd shoot the head off a nail at 100 paces. Does sound pretty awesome. Oh, okay, I thought they were attacking me and I was like, what? What? I don't know this enemy. Don't you see the Legion has already won? No. Don't you know? Don't you get it? I am the protagonist. Oh, they dropped some water and I can decontaminate it by destroying it. Damn goats. make a joke, but I have a feeling people probably wouldn't take it well, receive it well.
Well done, hero. So long as the shadow of the Legion darkens our world, we must remain vigilant.
Okay.
The death of those foul creatures will stoke the fire of the Legion's wrath. Make haste to Blackrook Hold. We must press our attack.
The quest tells us to give the ring to Jared there, but he isn't. Also, it's kind of. I know Jared seems awfully plain for a night elf, but sure. We'll give the ring to Jared later on. Just, you know, when with night elves, I'm used to Malfurion, Tyrande. You know, it's more fancy names. This is a bit plainer. So we got the emissary quest done, but we're gonna get 2 more done for the extra bit of rep. Then it's just the wardens left. They're a fair bit off. They're just under half.
The Legion has spread its corruption to the heart of Val'sharah.
The light smiles upon us.
Foul mortar. To be honest, I miss the old, you know, foul cannon model. I kind of like that. But that's probably just nostalgia talking. Nice. To be honest, I'm not sure if I should be using foul mortars to, you know, fend off the Legion attack, you know? I seem to just be launching literal fell everywhere. Then it went all to fell. That was a terrible joke. Okay. We'll just move down and we'll engage.
I need to get close.
That is a cool shield. Wonder if we can get it. A lot of enemy equipment we can actually get and wield. But a lot isn't all. I'm sure there's plenty that we can't. My god, you druids are pansies. It was only a flesh wound. I'm still good to. Oh, never mind. I'll head back to the defenses. I have to use one of these. Oh, they can move them. Well, that makes sense. I was figuring it was stationary. And you can. Oh, I was hoping you could hop out and hop back in and be cool like that, but no. It's cannoneer without a cannon.
It's too far away.
I owe you my life. I'll head back to our defensive line. Didn't get rep for that. I'm back. Sorry, I was thinking I didn't get any points for that, but maybe I did. Ancient Protector. Huh. Wonder if it's rooted. It really should be. That's how the Ancient Protector works. That in Warcraft 3, the Ancient Protectors could be rooted, or they could be moving around. And if they're moving around, then they were a lot less capable. Leah Stonepaw. Interesting name for a night elf.
My strength is
Never in 10,000 years did I believe the Legion will be at the very doorstep to the Grove. No matter what, I'll never allow them to enter it.
of course.
Ooh, that looks cool. It's the normal Trent model I'm used to, but it's kind of a... You know, white bark, blue leaf stain. It looks cool. But yeah, the ancient protectors were a lot less effective standing up and moving around. That was mainly there for actually, can I just cast a heal? No, they aren't flagged like that. But yeah, it was unrooting them was merely a way of getting them to move to a new location without having to just make a new one. You know, that'll cost too much.
This land has endured much suffering at the hands of the burning.
Oh, I'm done. I can't save you.
Actions have restored its measure of peace.
Yeah, define peace, would you?
The dead crucible.
But
Fire of the Legion's wrath. Make haste to
Whistle.
Black Rookhold. We must press our attack.
damn it, I've forgotten what I was saying. I'm just getting tired. What was I saying? Wait. I got the demonic whetstone. Was that part? I don't think that was part. Yeah, that was from him. That was from him. So nice. I don't remember what I was saying. Wait, what's that? Oh, mortar, waystone. I wonder. Here, give me a sec. I'm just gonna do. No, that'll take too bloody long. Because I didn't just say it outright, I've forgotten what I was in the middle of saying. Should put that into my bank. Worn down with age. Let's wander over here and see what I see. I remember I was trying to see if I could heal. Oh yes. I was talking about the ancient protectors, and I was saying how you could, like in the original, like in Warcraft 3, their main thing was being rooted. They would pick up huge boulders that they would just like generate out of nowhere, and huck them at enemies, and that was their main way of fighting. You could get them to en route, which would actually change their armor type from fortified to heavy, which may have its benefits depending on who they're fighting, and they would fight in melee, but they would be like the main way of defending was burrowed, like rooted, and hucking boulders. That was the main thing. It was the ranged attack, and I think they might have even punched if an enemy got into melee. But yeah, that was a pretty good way of doing things. I am currently working on Warcraft 3, but I'm kind of burnt out on it, so it's just. I know it's taken me a while. I've played the game a lot before, and then I've recorded once for the channel already. I'm not really happy with that recording, so I'm re-recording it, and it's gonna take a while. Might want to slap that thing around a bit, box it around a little. I don't think I ever killed it for a quest. It doesn't seem marked for one, and maybe it was marked for a rare thing, but it isn't now. So basically, I'm wondering, is it another one of the Warden Ring things? Bastard. You know, I was doing rep videos before, and I'm thinking maybe I should try them again, you know? I'd like to do two different versions. A longer, more drawn out one, and then a short and concise one. You know? Like, say if I was doing...
Scouts report a significant threat in this area. Wipe it out!
So it's not marked for wardens. Seifo's doing a video on... I want to just open up the map. Okay, let's say I was going to do a thing on the Shattered Sun Offensive. I could do a little summary video saying you unlock this faction by doing a quest in Shatrat. It is by here, and I'll show like the Shatrat map. Let me open it up. You would find the quest over here. You get it from Nasun. I'm actually gonna double check. Yeah, I presume. Yeah, I think you get it from him. You get it from this Exarch. You go through a portal, then you'll quest around the Isle Calderas. You do a few different quests. You know, just follow these, and then as you do these, you will. And when you're done this, you'll have unlocked the daily quests. Do these coupled with Majesty's Terrace, which will give you the chance of getting this pet and this mount from Sunstrider. He gives you a chance at oh wait, actually time walking. It's its own. Wait. Oh, okay. So, huh. These go from epics to blues. Huh. That's interesting. I figured it'd stay epic, you know? But, yeah, by running this, you can get a chance at, you know, a Swift White Hawk Strider, a Phoenix Hatchling, and an Orb of the Sindore, which allows you to disguise yourself as a Blood Elf. You know, I'll just give a general summary and point out that the Sunwell won't give you any rep towards the Shattered Sun Offensive. For whatever damnable reason, it isn't considered part of the Sunwell Plateau. Well, it isn't considered part of the faction. While you may see some of the NPCs in there at the start, they aren't considered. It isn't considered a Shattered Sun Offensive raid. So your only way of gaining rep is via the daily quests and Majesty's Terrace. And I would also give a side note, as this would be, you will be led into it during the quests, but just to make sure people, well, one of these you'll be led into, just to make sure people they knew about it. I would point out that there's also a daily quest here in Throne of Kil'jaeden. You are led to them during that questing, but you would also get other quests. Damn it. That's the one thing I hate with those dungeons now on the map. It's so easy to misclick onto them. You can now get dailies from here. This daily, these dailies, and this daily. Gaining the advantage. I can't remember what that means. What that's tied in with. I just remember Sunfury. That might be to do with something entirely else. But Sunfury attack plans. This and this. The last one sends you to Nagrand. The refueling the portal sends you to Bladehead Mountain, and the other thing here, and the other thing it sends you to Netherstorm. And you know, basically I'll do what I just did there. While with the longer version, I would go through and do all these quests. Just kind of I like being thorough sort of thing, you know? Like, this is exactly what you're getting yourself in for. This is something you'll have to do repeatedly. Are you sure you want to suffer this much? I exaggerate, but, you know, you could take it that way. You know, I kind of like doing that, you know? I like talking. That gives me an excuse to talk more. Oh, he's dead already. Ah, poor bear people. Never get caught a break. It's apparently the high road. Could I take the low road? This looks like a shithole. But, We'll wait outside. Probably will be prudent. But yeah, that's basically what I'll do. Like, this short video will be just shortening in size. We'll give you maybe a bit more lore on the faction. Might get, you know, just give you the general rundown. While the longer thing will give you the lore on the faction, would give you the same information, but would run you through the quests. I'll read out, like, you know, with the normal quest here, I'll like, oh, time to collect, and I, you know, read the stuff out. I'll do the same thing there. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Getting back to that. Might be fun. You do realize, mate, you're actually kind of stuck in here, right? Whoa! Maybe that was for the best. Oh. Thank God someone turned up to help. Here, let me tank. That's toss of a shield. Oh good, a few people turned up to help. I was a bit over my head. In over my head. English. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be fun to do. You know, I'm not really sure I'm a fan of this version of On Post.
The dead of those foul creatures will stoke the fire of the Legion's wrath.
Okay.
In haste to Blackrook Hold, we must press our attack.
Yeah, we'll just whistle and we can head to the next area. Bloody hell, I'm getting tired. Yeah, if we head here, we can easily go up the ramp over here and get right up to Jared. So, yeah, I might get back to doing those lore videos at some stage. Not sure when I'll do it, but I'd like to. I have enough WoW videos to be making as of right now, but it wouldn't be. It would be nice to get back and do those at some stage. Would be nice. And like at least with if I was doing both videos, you know, if someone didn't want the long, drawn-out version, then they could just go look at the other one. You know, problem solved. I remember recording a few of those before I got my new computer. I think they might be still stuck in my old thing, so I'll have to re-record them, which is a little annoying. I actually saw Jared appear for... oh. Just the quest markers over there. I didn't actually see him appear. Okay, we're just about here. Let me twack you.
For justice.
Oh, bit of lag there. Once again, I am a piece. Oh, that's good to hear. And Jared's just over here.
My blade is ready.
Jared gazes at the ring for a long minute before closing his hands around it. He puts the ring in a pocket. This is my Ev's ring. She'll never part with it. She must be a Blackrook hold. We must continue our fight. I was meant to get that long ago. long ago, in a galaxy far, far away. With their ground presence weakened, the Legion will retaliate with additional forces. Our allies managed to track several of these demons to disguise above Blackrook. I fear they intend to establish a foothold. Take this hippogriff and scout to their ramparts. Should this fear become a reality, I ask you deal with the threat swiftly. You know, they may want to see about dealing with all the fucking... actually, wait, we already... I think canonically the ghosts are dealt with.
A demon stronghold in Blackrook? Remove the fiends at once.
Actually, you know how we, like, remember the end of the dungeon? Is the general from there, is he still around, or is he, you know, like, remember, he's the guy who ran Blackrock Hold. Is he gone now, or is he still around? Because I was, you know, at the end of Blackrock Hold, he's still in existence. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm saying sorry to them. I felt like I saw their enemies, but no, they still got the credit for them. Like, he was still around, but the Legion did resurrect him, you know? So I would imagine, since after the other guy went down, they probably stopped, you know, keeping him around. Or was, you know, like, they weren't exactly clear, because he could still be rezzed and, you know, wandering around now. You know, wondering what his descendants got up to. You know, trying to play matchmaker or something. I'm mostly joking there. I don't know what he's actually like, so... I'm just, you know, yeah, like I said, I'm just mainly making a joke about it all. I'm just saying, like, you know, he could still be active. It's kind of like Helfazad, we kind of just forgot about him. You know, one thing I do find a little disappointing in the new Battle for Azeroth thing, when we go to like when the Alliance go to one zone, Horde go to another, then at max level we go to each other's zones. I'm kind of disappointed about that, just insofar as the dungeons there won't be different. Like a Horde dungeon iteration will be different to an Alliance, will be the same as the Alliance iteration in terms of bosses. The reason for us being there and all that will be different, but the thing stays, otherwise stays the same. There might be Alliance NPCs instead of Horde or vice versa, but that's the end of the differences, you know? So it's just a little disappointing. I've been awake since like 6, so... So I'm quite tired now. Take me to top. Ugh. It's home to be cheeky. I think I tried that before, actually. Booyah. Up we go. General Xehanar. Alright. Let me see. Ah, yes. Here. Reigns of the Raven Lord. You can fight Anzu here. Member from Warlords of Draenor. You can fight that beastie. And is it using a new model? Because that looks like the WAD model of, the Dread Ravens. Honestly, it does look better than his compatriots. A mysterious avian deity worshipped by some of the more savage Araka. Anzu is a being whose origins and powers are unlike any other member of the Outland's fallen pantheon. The Naru is silent regarding this malevolent creature, for Anzu's ways are hidden even from them.
After I deal with you, this wretched world shall burn!
Looks like he's got a splitting headache. You know, that stall is really hot right now. I am terrible, I'm sorry, I'm worse than the fucking Legion. Sadly sadly the movement speed decreases don't quite trigger my ring. So that is a little disappointing. Come on. Sorry, I'm just bloody tired.
I am one. They'll not.
Okay, oh, I finished off that. While we're waiting for the second, I'm just going to switch the water in one container over to the other so I can actually properly dilute it. Demon spaceships. What will they think of next? You know, I named the video that early on in the pre-patch. That's actually one of my most watched videos. It's not... It's... Like, there's a huge difference when it comes to my most watched videos. Actually, this is less of a hands-free thing than I was expecting. There's a huge difference in my most watched videos. My most watched video is like 1,000. Oh Christ! A bit of water got onto the keyboard. Give me a second. There's a bit of a difference between them. Like one is like 1,000 views, others are like 900, 800. Then they quickly drop off to like 200 and whatnot. So it probably did pretty well, but it's not on the upper end. It's on the lower end of that. So come on, just get over. Sorry, normally I wouldn't do this on camera, but I'm just impatient with it. But so, yeah, demon spaceships. I think I got like 90 something views. The Broxigar video got even more. That's even higher on the list of, you know, watched videos. It's quite impressive, really. People really like their Broxigar. I prefer Brox.
Now the demons darken the skies. Honor and courage.
But yeah, sorry about that. Didn't mean for it to be such a, you know, a nuisance. I was just thinking, oh, yeah, I can do that off to one side while I'm doing this. No, you fucking couldn't. I've only one fucking set of hands. Our victory here is well deserved. With their forces subdued, we can press our attacks to the forward camp and the monstrosity on the horizon. From the very start of these attacks, I felt as though the demons knew our plans, as if they anticipated our every move. If we were to put an end to this, we must focus our attacks at the heart of the beast. Your efforts have shown these battles are not won by bravery alone, but by willingness and sacrifice. I ask that you stand at the battlefield once more among allies, to bring this madness to an end.
Safe travels. My blade is ready.
Send me to the forward camp at once. Ooh, I've actually more of this than I thought. I had a, you know, one of the squeezable, dilutable things. Well, one of the little squeezy pouches with dilutable stuff. Just need to pour that into the bottle when I get a chance. Oh, good. Our glorious leader here is on. Fresh fist, fantastic. Yeah, just tank it. Shield. I completely underestimated the enemy. I can't... Damn. I think my shield does damage to the enemy, even if it just times out and it's not, you know, destroyed. I'm gonna get the awkward one up here. Oh, the Glenais Brigade got shot the fuck down. Oh, up here. Oh well. Foul bombardment. Mount up. I still remember how to do this. You just get constantly outnumbered by enemies. So you just need to destroy those and keep going. Where's the last one? Okay, I didn't dodge. I'm gonna just run up to my body. Thanks. Fixate. Okay. I said I still remembered. I never said I would do it well. Where's the last one? Whoa.
It's too far away.
Get it? Booyah. Okay. Shield. Move, 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 move. It's not quite divine shield, but bloody well will do. I'm not sure if they can stun me if they can't actually damage me, you know? If the shielding's enough. I'm running to the top. I'll cark it there. If needs be. Know that they can stun, you know, daze me. Okay, I'll fight here. Christ, I can't even probably see who I'm targeting. Did they try and engage as well? A little annoying. I was hoping to just suicide there. Nuisance. Oh, they took down the boss as well. I wonder if this was Hordes doing it. Would it be different people holding the tower? Like the Forsaken Brigade? Let me just actually get all the way to the top. I've got movement speed increased as a ghost. You know, there was a, oh, there we go. There was a, this is not secure, but there is a, you know, thing like that in, back in Wrath of the Lich King, and I much preferred it. You got to, you know, you're shooting down frost worms. I think I preferred it because it was that bit closer, you know? Those enemies. Actually, that one wasn't too bad. There's another one I really didn't like. Well, not that I really didn't like it. It just didn't. I preferred other ones. You know. Oh, so that enemy's stuck in the ground. Yeah. But yeah, I just preferred other ones. You know. And damn it, but yeah, I think that's the one I prefer the most. Maybe it's because it was easier, maybe it's for other reasons. But yeah, I prefer that one the most.
You have dealt a heavy blow to the Legion, champion. The cleansing has begun. I await your return.
Ow. Save me water. So, I don't remember what I was saying. Just leave the group. Oh yeah, I remember I was saying, yeah, there was a, you know, one of those defense thing, you take a turret and you shoot at enemies. I prefer that, the one of the ones in Wrath of the Lich King over some of the ones I've been seeing lately. Maybe it's just nostalgia talking. To be honest, I found it a nice and easy one. It was very hard to actually miss the enemies.